Beautiful people, hello. I wanted to drop in. Here's my little famous Oktoberfest. Look at the size of my head. I've never actually been to Oktoberfest. I found this in a charity shop and it holds 1.5 litres, so that's more tea for me. I wanted to drop in because something that's been coming through to me and something I really feel to share, and it's been trying to come through in my content and everything else, is just how deeply fucking powerful we are as human beings. And I don't mean this in like a cheesy self-help mentor kind of way, but from a biological, primal, and deeply intelligent kind of way. You know, because the amount of people I speak to and have spoken to over the last 10, 12 years of doing this work that come from a place of they feel they are broken. They feel like their symptoms mean that something's gone wrong with them, which means that they are broken in some way, or their body's attacking them because they're extremely tired or fatigued or inflamed or got autoimmune or shut down. And it makes them feel like their body has failed them in some sense. Right. And I understand the mindset, because when all of a sudden that happens out of nowhere, it can feel really jarring. But what I'm trying to instill, and my journey has been about, is about that is not the case. That your body knows exactly what it's doing, exactly to the T what it's doing, so when you are in a conflict active phase and you are in that sympathetic fight flight tone, your body is not focusing on recovering or recovering from symptoms. It's trying to get away from the tiger, fight the tiger, or run from the tiger, or completely overwhelmed and shut down from the even thought of the tiger, right? Once we have healed this inner conflict that is in our system, we drop into this parasympathetic healing tone. When we drop into this healing tone, when we've gotten away from that tiger, we have beaten the tiger, we faced the tiger, we then drop into this deep healing because our body can now rest. You can just imagine what that's like when you're running from this tiger for not just minutes, for days and weeks and months and years. Just this constant energy of feeling like we need to run from this thing. And once we find some resolution or some step in that direction of resolution, we speak our truth. We say the thing that is bothering us. We make a decision. We make a choice. We step into a place of fear and uncomfort, and we go that little step further forward. That's when the body goes, now I can start the healing. And then the symptoms can start to come through. The symptoms are the healing. And this is a really hard concept for people to get when they have had these chronic hanging healings, of these healings going on for long periods of time. So then we go into this fixer mentality of this parts of us that come up to fix and control and try to manage it for us so we don't feel this uncomfortableness, which, of course, when you're going through these things, you want to feel better. Of course. I don't want to go into a tangent about that, but all I'm trying to bring back to is that your body is doing exactly what it needs to. It's deeply intelligent. You don't reset your nervous system. Okay? Nervous system reset is not necessarily a thing. It's a sense of capacity and growing. We use the word reset in this wellness therapy somatic world, so people maybe can have a bit more of an understanding of what reset means. Is really just holding all of your shit in one and being able to hold that. Now, when your capacity is really small, you can't hold a lot, right? So once our nervous system and our capacities get bigger, your consciousness gets bigger, your intuitive capabilities and skills get bigger. You can tap in and feel energies when you're in a place, and you're going to deeply feel them more. When you're around certain people, you're going to feel through their nervous systems countertransference. Like, how amazingly intelligent is that your body can feel another human being's body and emotions and nervous systems? Like, it's just phenomenal to me that we can tap into that, and you have this deep intuition within inside of you. But when you're going through the shadows and depths of like your shadows, and you are going through this awakening and it's all coming up to the surface, and you're riddled with all of these symptoms of healing, it can feel really uncomfortable. But this is where you find that silver lining. It is where the butterfly gets born. It's where you come out of this cocoon, and all of this beauty just so seeps and soars through it. And the pain is where everything is birthed. It is the wound. It is the wound is the womb. One of my brothers, Jacob, says this: the wound is the womb in which you birth something new. We are given the very wounds we are meant to teach others to heal. I've been saying this for years now. We have been given these in order to heal them within ourselves, create capacity with them in ourselves, to then be able to go out into the world and do that and share that with others. Your system is not stupid. Your system is not broken. This is not something that's just randomly happened. The body doesn't make mistakes. Your nervous system, your emotional body, your soul does not make mistakes. It's all a part of that plan. And we get people on social media now that say, like, you get a lot of this stuff where it's talking about privilege, right? Well, it's privilege to be in this sort of place. And I get where people are coming from when they're saying it's a privilege to be that. And I hear you, like, people are in really bad places in the world. They're in really bad places. But it does not take away the fact of your own journey and your own experience in this. When we stop fighting ourselves, when we stop fighting what the innate intelligence is trying to teach us, and we just slow the fuck down, we slow right down to a point of just being here, feeling your body, being with this tension, allowing those shoulders to drop. Whoa. What if you just stopped everything, stopped the consuming, the social media scrolling, the trying to be something else that you're not being authentic in that place, speaking that truth that little bit at a time, and just stopping for a moment just to be here with yourself. This is where we then shift into this deeply more powerful embodiment of like, I'm just here with me, and I've got nothing that I need to fix. I've got nothing that I need to heal, because I'm exactly where I need to be right now. And if you can really surrender and trust into that and fall into the arms of your symptoms without trying to supplement them out, without trying to workshop them out or do a new course, and just trust in yourself and trust in this path, it will all come through for you. I hope that lands for whoever needed to hear that today. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Big love to you. Go gentle. Go and talk to the stars. Talk to the moon. Talk to the sun. Talk to the earth. Talk to the trees. Talk to the birds. Talk to the bees. Be with the land. Be with yourself. Even when you're extremely fucking dysregulated and everything's going to shit, just hold yourself in that and speak it out. Things are going to shit. I feel like shit. Speak that out. That's okay. I'm here right now. This is where things can start to shift for you. Big love.